So I've gone from some cardboard cutouts as my templates. All of these make perfect sense to me. It's like one big puzzle piece. And I've made cubits, and they're all written on, and some of it's legible. Some time has elapsed. I've been places, I've done some things, but not a lot here. Apologies. I think it's time to clean this up. I did a little Instagram live of cutting up some of the parts that will be, some of the pieces that we'll be welding in. And then life gets in the way, and you don't look at this and you forget what it looked like. You had something else in your head. So I'll get back to it, and first thing I think we'll do is clean some of this up and properly shape the steel that's gonna go in. So let's get it. Right here, actually pretty clean, not too bad. And then we get into here where I realized, oh, this is perfectly good steel, I'll leave it alone. And then right here is what I've been calling the tricky bit. I just don't have an easy way to conceptualize the piece that's going to go in here. So we'll just cut bit by bit and hope that I can figure things out. Up here is like a double thick layer of steel. We'll see what that entails. And additionally, we'll have to wire wheel off, get the bare metal of everything, up and down, front and back, inside and out. And we got some weld through primer that I'm going to put on the inside of everything, as well as the inside of the new steel, and start welding. So that's the main goal of today's production, and I don't know, I don't have a plan. Just do stuff, keep the camera on, see what happens. I think I might want to cut this out, like just square cut it out, because I kind of want to preserve that to know what thread and pitch a new hole is going to need. So we'll do that. Might be a good time to clean some of this up. Maybe I'll find that piece I just cut out. I'm annoyed to have to tell you how long it took for me to find this. But here it is. Yeah. And at least I'll have a thread to work with once I figure out what that thread is. I did buy a tap and die kit, and that should lead me in the right direction. It's a cheap one, but so's my car. So now confirmed. Now confirmed, it's a 5/16 by 18 thread, so we'll just sock that information away for later, and try not to lose this. Same thing will happen on the other side. Now we'll just get a little more cleaning up done, and then we'll mock up our pieces, mark them for final trim, and hopefully get to welding. Nervous. Well, first I have to remember where everything goes. That's pretty close. Okay. This was... yeah. I labeled this one wrong. This is C and ew. Maybe there, roughly. All right. I like it. I like it. And then this guy. These are the tricky guys. They will need to be bent into shape. This guy is pretty easy to visualize. And hopefully that comes across on the camera. I can't see a damn thing. There's spots in my eyes. Now, I am inexperienced, but I'm not naive. I do know that once things get welded on, it's going to be hard to prime the inside. So, weld through. Literally a primer you can weld through. It's not meant, as I understand it, is not meant to be a paint primer, but at the very least, it can be a coating and protection for the inner channels. So, got everything lined up, ready to get sprayed, and let's do this one-handed. Maybe. Would be nice if there was kind of a fan to the spray pattern. But oh well. And I'll come back, see how it looks. Probably give it another coat. I will have to revisit this stuff a couple of times, I'm sure. Just the nature of what I'm doing. It's going to be put a piece in, spot it, put another piece in, spot it, and then at some point get everything in there. It's going to be a process. Right, we're here a day later. It is sprayed, it's in place. I've got a welder here. I've got gloves here, and a thing on my face. This may not be an actual point of no return, but it does kind of feel like it. That's terrifying. Alright. That did nothing. Left-handed and upside down. There we go. Ow, 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 ow. My God, that's an ugly weld. But I don't know why I grabbed that knowing it's hot. There. It don't move. I don't think I was ever going to be really happy with this, but as a rough proof of concept, it does show that I can do some of what I'm trying to. Well, a grinder and some paint, because a welder I ain't. Off camera I did the second one, the piece opposite this. I'll show that in a second, but here's a close-up of the first one. It's ugly. Far from pretty. Here's a close-up of the second one. It is looking a little better, so I am mildly encouraged with everything in the way. Yeah, that's fine. I can stay there. Or not. No, let's just leave that there. So, what am I doing next? Well, this is more exhausting than I thought it would be, just laying down. There's a lot of concentration, and I was not mentally or emotionally prepared to do this. There's just so much going on. I think I'll try to rope in some reinforcements next weekend. Yeah, that's man. I'm an idiot for trying to do this, I think. Oh, it's got charred a little bit. Now we'll have to check and see if that's, yeah. It's an electrical connection up here that is kind of in the way. So I'll have to make sure it still has continuity. Whatever. Like, comment, subscribe, etc.